Hello there, fellow gamers. Welcome to my game room. I'm Loner Gamer Alex. I hope you enjoy your visit. So apparently I've been talking to myself, talking while I'm offline for the past 10 minutes. But yeah, just creating a new character here. I've played this game a couple of times. Never finished the game though, so I really want to get this game finished this time around. Playing as a female character this time. We pick a human female fighter with a militia background. Standard fighters package doesn't give any special abilities to your character, simply configures your skills and feats so you don't have to. Okay, so we want to customize, we want to get default. Use a longsword and combat-oriented feats. Defender, outlasts his opponent using a variety of techniques to disarm and disable while minimizing any threat to himself. Two-handed fighter and a weapon. Because we're gonna get a dwarf later, right? And then he's a warrior. And he's like tanky, so maybe I want to do like a damage fighter. I like intimidate. Taunt. I don't know if you want to do taunt. No. Can do parry. Okay. Quick to master. Oh, this is racial ability. Okay. Heavy. Do I want light? No. I don't want any light proficiency. So why is it saying? Oh, this is what the for the warrior. Okay, so we need to pick one general feat. Power attack, knockdown. I don't have exotic, bastard sword, all that crazy stuff. Maybe we'll do power attack. Oh, another one? Okay. Cleave. Ooh. Dash. Toughness. Ooh, wheel weapons that are normally two-handed. It's one-handed. I like that. Yeah, definitely. We'll do monkey grip. Oh, and another one? And toughness. Okay. Ingrid. What's the name? See, the problem with this is like, don't you have like a stepdad in this game? Like, I don't remember the name, the last name, so. Age 31. Short pass. Not much is known about your history. Usually I would spend like 20 minutes writing a background story, but we'll just stick with whatever that's already here. Not much is known about your history. Your closed book even to those who live in your village. Whatever history you wish to record, you may enter here. Or let it remain in the past. That's kind of funny how you just. One thing is for sure, you know how to wield a weapon. 2, deliciously violent. There you go. Oh, we gotta pick a voice.
At my command, to the fight! Give you quarter! To the fight! Oh, you have to fight! Come on! At the enemy! Attack!
At their throats! Cut them down!
Step up to the fight! Bring them down!
I hope you like pain! Alright, I says you attack right now!
Kill them! Kill them all! Get them! Kick some ass! Come on, it's time to take out the trap!
All right, crew. Let's take them down. There's more where that came from.
We have no choice. Surrender! Or
No time for talking, let's get to the action!
some fights cannot be avoided! To arms!
To battle! Feel my sting!
Feel my
Follow me.
sting.
To battle! I'll deal with this one. This shouldn't take long. Attack! Everyone attack! Attack! Let's attack then! Take them down.
Time to finish this.
I'll take
To
the
battle!
petulant.
So many years ago today. Ah, my foster daughter is up and dressed, I see. Today is the High Harvest Fair, and the West Harbor Village Council requires me to man the archery competition. The human need to celebrate Remembrance Days baffles me. But at least something productive may come of it. The merchant Galen is here. He'll want my furs as he usually does. Coins can be useful in getting by. This past season has been a hard one for both tilled fields and wildlands. While I attend to the archery contest, I will need you to deal with the merchant. Fetch my furs from the chest, over by the painting.
Blah blah. Okay. Yeah, I need to customize the controls here. And whenever I play, I usually use the, not this, but the, how do you change the character mode, yeah. Okay. I thought Asterix was character mode. Okay. Character mode is the best way to play this game. And I need to change. I need to, yeah, because, yeah, that's. And then for character mode, Q and E becomes A and D. Yep, here we go. This is, for me, the best way to play the game. Oh no, what was that? Access chests and other containers for clicking on them. Left click, then double left click on Dagon's fur. Okay. The fur have been added to your backpack. To view your inventory, click on the player menu icon. Looks like the Neverwinter eye. In the lower left corner of the screen is select the back icon. The top half of your inventory has slots for weapon, armor, rings, and other equipped items. The lower half shows your stored items. You should see Dagon's fur. X, you can also have to first pick the Dagon left click on it. Okay. There it is. Examine. In order to make his living, Dagon hunts animals for their furs, sometimes disappearing into the swamp for several weeks at a time. These furs are the fruit of the past season's labor. Anything else here? Nope. That's
Good. I see you have the furs. Galen has probably set up his tent on the village green. He'll be enjoying the fair with the rest of the townsfolk. Last season, I asked him to bring a duskwood bow to trade. Sell him the furs and use the coins it gives you to purchase the bow. Your friends await you at the bridge. I suppose you're anxious to see the fair. But don't forget to trade with Galen.
Dagon has just given you a quest. Click the player menu icon in the lower left corner and select your journal. You can click on the names of the quest to show or hide their details. Your journal is always available to remind you of your current quest state and to point you towards the next objective. Close your journal by clicking X in the upper right corner of the journal. Right. Left click on the door to the east to open it. Then left click again on the open door to exit the house. Yeah, maybe I should deactivate that. But then the problem with that is then I can't. Yeah, no, that's not deactivated. Far along.
There you are. Come on, the fair's already started.
It's the biggest fair in years. There's folk in from all the outlying farms, and even a few from outside the mare. That means a big audience.
A big audience, all cheering for us. This year's our last chance to compete for the Harvest Cup. Our last chance to win.
What's the competition look like?
The Mossfelds won both their matches in the Harvest Brawl. They'll be tough to beat, but Amy's bound to win the Tourney of Talent for us.
I convinced Tarmus to teach me a few new spells. And I dug up a couple more from his spellbooks when he wasn't looking. Anyway, I heard Will Mossfeld is doing the same act this year, so that should help my chances.
Oh, gods. Not the pixie impressions again.
We have the whole day ahead of us. What's our first stop?
We sign up with Georg in the village square. Come on!
Yes, indeed.
Everyone fall behind me.
And the blight. You're sure it's spreading, Orlin?
It's no blight, Georg. It's something else. There's no mold, no rot. Like the crops don't want to grow. Like they haven't the guts to up and face the sun.
What do the druids say?
Well, it's just a rub, Georg. There's no druids to be found, not head nor heel. It used to be they warned me of troubles, long before I noticed the signs myself. But this time, we're out in silence. You think we ought to say something? Everyone's gathered for the fair, even from the outlying farms.
No. They ought to be free from cares, at least for a day. We'll go round tomorrow. Talk to the households one by one.
Right you are, Georg. Tomorrow, then.
Aha! I've been wondering when I'd see my two most promising young fighters. Oh, and you too, Miss Fern. Whole militia's pulling for the three of you. Well, except for the Mossfeld lads, but no one pays them any mind. It's your last year to compete, isn't that right?
Only for Bevel and me.
Better make it count then. Another victory speech from that muttonhead of a Mossfeld, and I think there'll be a riot. Rules are the same as ever. Win 3 of the 4 events, and you win the Harvest Cup. Win all 4, and the village council grants you a special prize. And nobody's done that since old Cormac.
Cormac? I remember him, vaguely.
Oh, that boy was a legend. Oh, I'm sure there's 100 Cormacs in a city like Neverwinter. But for this town, he was as big as folks get.
Old Cormac fought Lonstarling in the brawl. And some story that was. But I don't suppose you have time for stories just now.
What are this year's events?
Well, there's the Harvest Brawl. Old favorite, that one. And the Tourney of Talent. But you've got Amy on your team, so you're certain to win.
Thanks, Georg.
Just the truth, young lady.
Your foster father's running the archery competition, as always, and I managed to convince Thomas to supervise the Knaves Challenge. I guess the Knaves Challenge will be your toughest event, though the Mossfeld boys might say otherwise.
Why should they say that?
Will and his brothers have won the Harvest Brawl 3 years running. It'll be tough to dislodge them.
But remember, you only have to win 3 events to claim the cup.
I'll win 4. Will Mossfield's in for some serious disappointment.
That's the spirit. Just fight like you do on the practice field. And don't let them get you riled. If you have any troubles, you know where to find me. Oh, and good luck in the brawl!
Yes?
But you can talk to your companions. Just not right now, I guess.
Need some help?
Any idea why Dagon seems so gloomy today?
Harvest Fair's got a double meaning for most folks in this village. It's the anniversary of the attack on our village. When all those demons came, everybody lost friends and family. And your foster father takes things harder than most. Best not to trouble him about it.
Get yourself some harvest mead. Best I've had in years. Perhaps I will have another cup of mead. Sound fair, eh? Lovely weather for a fair. Thomas locked a feather in that chest. I saw him do it. Get your harvest mead here. Cool harvest mead. We'd like some harvest meat. What? Oh no, not you lot. Got that fern girl with you too. I haven't forgotten what happened last year, young lady, even if you have. Maybe we'd better go. Aye, that business on the roof with the swinging hips and the vulgar song. Not this year, young lady. On your way now, all of you. Swinging hips. She's blushing. Look at her cheeks go red. You two told me you'd made that up. Give us a song then. No thanks. Not without a whole lot of mead. I didn't even think I knew any body songs. Some pig, eh? The big one. There's mine. Raised it myself and on my own special feed. Hey, look here, brothers. That one plans to win the brawl. Back off. Don't like folk touching me. Will don't like us talking to other teams. No harm meant. Why is he like always turning automatically like that? Yeah, that's weird. West Harbor they call it, and where's the water? I'd like to know. Why, you're Dagon's ward. Isn't that right? It's been some time, but he didn't happen to mention a ship in the furs, did he? He did, in fact. I have them right here. Ah, good. Dagon's reliable sort. Always has the highest quality furs. You can't imagine the demand in Neverwinter. Relatively speaking. I haven't forgotten his duskwood bow either. I've always come through. We tell Dagon that. I'll warn you, the bow's a bit pricey, but it's fine workmanship. Sneaked it across the Luskan border. You bought the bow in Luskan? No. From a village called Amber. They're good folk, just ended up on the wrong side when the maps got drawn. Fine bowyers too. Like the trade. Stores are access for dialogue. You can left click on icon at top of the store, cycles to different categories. Double left click on items and register to buy. Okay. Kill Dagon. That's the finest bow I could lay hands on. Got it for him at a discount too. Stop turning like that. Galen pays us to fight, not to talk. Did you see Galen's new guards? They're awfully handsome. It's been a bad year for crops and livestock both. Hey Ingrid. Look at him just sliding across the fucking grass. There's another kid doing the same thing.
So, you've decided to compete for the cup, I see. I know this is your last year, but the rules apply to all, even foster daughters.
I understand.
Fetch a crossbow from the barrel and take a few shots at the practice target. You must hit the target once before you can compete. Fetch a crossbow from the barrel and shoot the practice target.
I brought the dustwood bow for you.
A fine bow. A fine one. Made by one who loves his craft. You may keep the rest of the gold as your allowance for the season. Now, go and equip yourself with a crossbow. You'll find one in the barrel here, next to me.
double click on the crossbow, equip ammunition, the bolt ammo. Now that you equip the range weapon ammunition, move your cursor over the target. Okay. Stop spinning around automatically like that.
This should take.
Are you ready to compete then? The rules are the same as last year. 10 shots and 10 targets. Your targets will be old bottles, set atop the crates yonder. 5 is the best score so far. If you remember the lessons that have been taught to you, you should be able to best that.
Hello?
I'll deal with it. I'll deal with this one.
I missed one.
Here I come. Ha! This shouldn't take. Ha! I'll deal with this one. Ha! Here I come. Yeah! Here I come.
Well done. I think your score will stand this year, but I will remain here until day's end, awaiting those who wish to shoot for fun. Go on now. There is still more of the fair to see.
This game has no quick save. You haven't done anything wrong. Leave me be.
Enjoying the fair. Packs of feral children set loose to find trinkets. Grown men braining one another with clubs. You know they're actually granting prizes for the fattest pig. As if the creatures needed encouragement.
Good to see you too, Tarmus.
I expect you are here for the aptly named Knaves Challenge. Surrounded by muck and reek, and why not encourage our children to be thieves as well? That's what I always tell them. Come to think of it, I don't believe any of you has the skills to compete. Not that I'm complaining, mind you, but you'll need to find someone who can pick pockets and break locks and search for hidden trinkets if you want to compete.
Lock breakers? Pocket pickers? I don't know anyone like that. Do you?
One of these children, perhaps.
What about Kip? He's always nicking vials from Tarmus, and he's right over there behind the tent.
Look, I'm just watching the fair, right? Whatever it is, I ain't done it. Actually, we were wondering if you'd like to join our team. Really? You mean compete for the cup? But I'm just a kid. I mean, I'm old enough to be on a team and all. Truth is, we need a thief. Yeah, I figured that for a Nave's challenge, right? I don't care, as long as I win the cup with the rest of you. Sorry for beating that big one on the head all those times. Didn't mean any harm by it. He's just funny when he gets angry. That was you. Every day during drills, I get hit by acorns. And it was this kid? I can't believe nobody told me. You and Georg had me thinking it was pixies. Let's just stay focused on winning. Come on, Kip.
Isn't that the boy who stole my basilisk eyelash? And not once, but 4 times.
That's right. My frog needed eyelashes. Then I got him a sweetheart and she needed him too.
Ignore the kid, Tarmus. I'll deal with him.
Don't trouble yourself on my account. I'll settle with the young artiste and his frogs later. Before you begin, I suppose you'll want to hear the rhyme.
If it's part of the Knave's challenge, then yes, say the rhyme.
Very well, but it's dreadful. Don't say I didn't warn you. I've hidden 3 feathers, scattered them wide, placed white in a box, and locked it inside. Blue followed termite tracks down where they ran, green in the pocket of same-colored man.
What in the realms does that mean?
It's a riddle, right, Tarmus? The white feathers locked in a box, the blue feathers hidden beneath something. Probably something that would attract termites.
What about the 3rd feather?
It's in somebody's pocket, right? Somebody dressed in green, I bet?
Yes, you have the right of it. But you'll have to take the feather from the fellow's pocket without him noticing. That's the challenge.
Well, then, this should be fun. Look, there's something under the logs. What? That old wizard trapped them logs. We can't get underneath them as long as the trap's in place. I've got his traps before, though. I got past his traps before, and it was a dangerous kind. Betcha I can get past this one too. Toggle detect mode by clicking magnifying glass. Elves are always in detect mode, but do not suffer the speed penalty. Oh, we should have picked an elf. Once the trap is detected, it can be disarmed by a character with the disable device skill. Make sure your rogue is active. Okay.
Yes.
He's back here. Bevel has been stuck back here. That's
Green in the pocket of
pretty
same-colored
funny.
man. I'll bet that's him over by the house. The feather's in his pocket. It's got to be.
I thought you right click. Wow, fail?
Yes.
Hold on. That's strange. I have to do... Oh, I have to hold? Right, okay. Wow, that's lame. It keeps failing. Wait, how come it keeps failing? Finally. Jeez.
Yes.
Oh, the box.
Yes.
It really is a dreadful day for a fair. Not even the tents are managing to look cheerful.
You didn't hide those feathers very well. We found them all.
Thank the gods. The knave's challenge is won, and I can go someplace dry. I'd kiss all of you, but no one respects an affectionate wizard.
Best of luck getting dry. This is a swamp after all.
No need to remind me. I try never to leave my home, unless I'm looking for a bath.
So we'll take you series of screen. You can choose again. We'll get distribute skill. Level up. How come I can't level up? So how does this whole thing work with the dual classing? Something about... Seems like I can dual class immediately now, but, you know, I'm not sure. 3A. Ability dexterity? Is this just dex base? And that's charisma base. Intelligence. There's none for strength though, really. Right? I don't see any for strength. So I'm doing it right.
Yes, indeed.
He's also a fighter. What would you like? Oh, he doesn't even have. Oh, he does. I guess he can tank. I mean, she's gonna die anyway, so whatever. And you don't really do anything with him.
Yes?
Quick, quick, they're all waiting for you, dear. Waiting for me? Of course, juggling and puppetry are well and good, but the children want to see magic, and so do I. Come on, Amy, your public awaits. That was brilliant, young lady. Absolutely brilliant. I've not seen such a display of magic since, well... Mother, are you alright? It's been a long, long time. Never mind all that. You three are most certainly the winners of the contest. That was quite a thrill for all of us. Oh, and I nearly forgot. Tarmus gave me these scrolls. Said I should give them to his apprentice and her friends if they won the talent show. Say, that was quite a show. You're good with that magic, young Amy. More than passing skillful, if you ask me, though I know you didn't. I wonder if you might have a look at a pig. A pig? Aye, that great hulking brute of Lewy John's. His prize pig, he calls it. But I call it a trick, a cheat. I never seen that hog before, and I've had eye for hogs, as folks will tell you. I say he's been magicked and sorcereled, but I can't prove it myself. We'll do it if Amy's willing. They say that a kiss can break a charm. I know I sound like a fool. Don't think I don't know it. Old dumb Orlin. One about his hogs, but I take pride in the fair contest, and I thought you three might help me out. Look, if you change your mind, I'll be over with the hogs. I won't fret you anymore. I know you've got affairs of your own. Just look at the size of Louis' hog. Can't be natural. You're sure you won't have a look at him? We'll do it if Amy's willing. Give my magical opinion? Of course. I mean, it's probably some sort of transmutation. I'd love to see how they did it. Much appreciate that. Louis' pig is a big fella down on the end. You'll find any magic on him, come back and tell me straight away.
Well, Orland's right. This pig's been enchanted. It's a faint aura, so it could have been a simple enlargement spell, or maybe a potion.
Where could Louis Johns have gotten a magical potion?
Galen's been known to bring special orders from the city, and he keeps them quiet too. He's good about that.
Or maybe Louis got it from one of those travelers who's gone missing on his land. Remember that bard last season? Louis offered to guide him into the swamp, and he never came back out again.
Do either of you have any ideas?
Well, Retta did give us a scroll of Lesser Dispel. All I'd have to do is read the words.
Wait a minute. Shouldn't we say something to Louis? He's a foul old wretch. But we ought to give him a chance to withdraw his pig from the contest before he's shamed in front of everyone.
That's his own fault. We're going to use the scroll.
Yes?
Hell take you. Look at what you've done to my pig.
Everyone fall behind me.
Did you see the expression on that hog's face? Had a few glorious hours of being a big porker, lording it over his seniors. Now he's back to his poor little self. I bet there'll be some uncomfortable moments in the pigsty tonight. I'd say that's the last time anybody tries to magic a hog in his contest. Hate to see old Louis shamed, but he brought it on himself. How about something for our trouble then? Have some of this. It's pork belly, tough dry meat, but it tastes like the heavens and keeps longer than bad memories. Good food for the road if you ever plan on taking a long walk. Great, thanks. No trouble at all. Now for the last one. The Morning Lord grants a fine day, even for a brawl. He likes you, Harborman, I think. Brother Marin, you are running the Harvest Brawl? In truth, I volunteered. Otherwise, I'd be racing from church at every bout, mending cuts and setting bones to right. And better that, I'm on hand to do Lathander's work, and to see that all is fought in fairness. Have there been injuries already? A few scrapes and broken bones, mostly at the hands of the Mossvales. Poor Garth Lannon is but a wisp of a boy, but still he insisted upon facing lads twice his size in the ring. Broken bones are easily mended by the Morning Lord's grace. Not so for broken pride. How are you enjoying the fair? The Morning Lord sets us upon strange paths. Before I came to West Town, I never imagined I'd be mending broken ribs on High Harvest Day. Don't other villages celebrate with a harvest brawl? I'm not sure harvest brawl is observed in any other villages, though a harvest ball is certainly common enough. I suspect that some enterprising harborman found the one better suited to the local taste than the other. Indeed, I'm in the mood for some brawling right now. A pity West Harbor doesn't love Latanda better. That is a truth that I've labored to change, but I fear that the Morning Lord and I are seen equally as strangers. Perhaps it is as my brother said, try to bring light to a swamp in Mering, and your torch may gutter out. You're ready to fight. Practice a bit first. There are practice dummies just over there. Once you finish off a dummy, I'll send you into the ring. And you'll need to arm yourself with training club. I've had several clubs in the barrel here next to me. I don't think you can use
What's up?
I don't think you can use range for this fight.
Yes?
Here I come. Ah!
The Lannon twins and their eldest sister will be your first opponent today. Before we start, I'll go over the rules, if you must. This shouldn't be much different than sparring on the practice field with the rest of the militia. I expect a clean fight, just as Georg would. Only melee attacks are permitted, no arrows and no magic. You may fight barehanded, or may arm yourself with a training club. The choice is yours. And finally, no bets. What? No bets? The Harvest Fair is an act of worship, Ingrid. A prayer of thanks to Shanti, and all the gods. The events must be fair and just. Spectators are allowed to bet, it's true, but never competitors. That would tempt unfair arrangements. You can see that, I'm sure. I don't care, betting just livens the competition. If you ever leave the village, I'm sure you'll find others who believe the same, but the elders of West Harbor have agreed on these rules, and we're not to question them. Now I know you're eager to begin. May Lath and their strength be with you. Hit points represent red bar. You can press pause on pause. Get to which is 0. On a fight. She loses value if you're revived outside the ring. Okay. That was well fought, all three of you, but I'm sure the gods have granted you a few competitions this year. The Mossfell brothers are the only team still in contention. We need healing first. You're ready to fight the Mossfells. They wait at the edge of the ring. Tell Will that you're ready, and it'll begin the final fight. Ha! Look at it, who it is, brothers. Our good friends run a militia. Think you'll beat my brothers and me in the ring when you can't even beat us on the practice field? Or do you like getting pummeled with sticks? Stow it, Mossfield. You're not smart enough to be funny. Who asked you, you ratty little orphan? Always tagging up the starling and sharp ass like a bloodfly, singing the freaking phrases. It's a shame those demons didn't burn you up along with your parents. Hey, what did Amy ever do to you? What? Her? Nothing. She's useless. Good stiff wind would knock her flat. Are you ready to enter the ring? Only if it came from your backside. Hey, you shut your mouth, Webb. You want to settle this in the ring? Fine. So let's stir the pot some. Raise the stakes. Make a friendly wager. Wait a minute, Will. That's against the rules. We can't do that. Brother Maring said so. Remember? No bets. Sorry, Mossville. I don't trust you to pay up. Come on, brothers. We'll fight these cowards anyway.
And now we have another set of enemies for the
Bring
slaughter.
it to me!
Please don't hurt me.
Dang. Well done, all three of you. The townsfolk compare you to Cormac, and it seems they aren't mistaken. I haven't seen such prowess in years. You've won the brawl, and you've won the cup as well. Georg will want to see you at once. Thank the gods, Ingrid, but truly, they have shown you favor today. Let's talk to our foster dad here real quick, see if he has anything good to say to us.
You shot well today. I do not think your score will be bested.
Well played. Well played. You've won the cup. And all 4 events. Nobody's done that since Cormac. That warrants a special reward, of course. I have a harvest cloak for you, courtesy of the village council. It'll be yours at the end of the day. If there's anything you wanted to do before the award ceremony, now's the time. Maybe a mug of harvest mead to celebrate, eh?
Good idea. I'll see you in a little
I'll
while.
meet you at the stage when you're ready for the victory speech. Now, I'm off.
Can we really get a harvest mead?
What's up?
a good one. Okay, let's finish this before I end the session.
You are the winner of the cup, it seems. The news is on everyone's lips.
Yeah, why did you do that? Yeah, it's weird.
Gather around, mates. Gather round. This harvest fair's a celebration. But it's also a dark anniversary. We all know what else happened on this day. Not so long ago, we nearly lost this village. Almost lost our lives. Almost lost it all. But we came back. Cleared burnt farms. Buried our dead. And put our ashes behind us. And we rebuilt. Tougher and stronger than ever. Long as there's a harvest fair, we won't forget that day. And our young folks, they'll stay tough. Long as they compete for the Harvest Cup. So let's hear it for this year's winners. 3 cheers for the Harvest Champions. Hip hip hooray! Hip hip hooray! Hip hip hooray!
Hip hip hooray.
The village is under attack! West Harbor is under attack! You're safe! Grab a weapon. We need to help defend the village.
What's going on?
All I know is that we're under attack, and as militiamen, we're duty-bound to aid with the defense. Georg's trying to organize the defense, but it's pretty chaotic. We've already lost some villagers, and a few homes have been put to the torch.
We better hurry. I saw some of them following us on our way here. They're likely to hit this house next.
Where's my equipment?
It's in that chest next to your bed. You keep everything in there, remember? Hurry up and arm yourself. The longer we wait, the more we put the village at risk.
Each year, West Harvest Harvest Fair champion is awarded the Bronze Cup to keep as a trophy until next year's fair. The particular cup has been in service for quite a number of years, and several previous winners have scratched their names and other things into this tarnished surface, and then you can use this as cure wounds. Okay, we'll continue later. Yeah, I love this game. Oh, you still here? Well, thanks for watching. If you like the stream, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Appreciate it. Bye.